And then for Oklahoma City, Cantor checked in for Adams. And it's Waiters in for Andre Robertson. Here's Westbrook. No luck. So Houston will take it the other way. Here's Capella. Passes to Beverly. Dishes to Jones. And it's blocked by Ibaka. But they get it back. Here's Beverly. Thunder with the rebound.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Ibaka, the pass to Durant. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Unbelievable what I'm seeing here. Is this the dunk contest?
Hey, this one counts, Clark. Believe me, what confidence to attempt the alley-oop to himself.
He couldn't resist on that. The adrenaline just flowing. One of the more spectacular plays we've seen.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
And here's Beverly. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Thunder leads by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
Come on.
So for Oklahoma City right now, inside, you've got Ibaka and Cantor. Foyle is out there with Dion Waiters. And it's Singler in at the 3 slot. And the shot is good. Foy's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Thunder.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
And the rejection by Ibaka. Foy dishes to Ibaka. Cantor kicks to Foy. Waiters on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Howard.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season, signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoff.
But they get it back. Screen by Howard. It's Harden with the drive. No good off the pit.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game. He just never looks comfortable when he's that far away from the basket.
And for Billy Donovan, we were talking about him. He had been with Florida for so long, the Gator program built by him. It'll be a big change. He had been thinking about it, though, before. He almost took, remember that Greg the Magic job back in 2007?
You know, there was a change of heart for him with the Orlando gig. And Donovan's done nothing but win at Florida. And he'll have that same pressure to succeed with the high expectations with the Thunder. Oh, nice play on D. Got that hand in the face and prevented him there from getting an easy look.
Exactly. Alert and aware. Really reacted quickly to that shot attempt.
Kicks it out to Ariza. And another 3 for Houston.
Boy, they're knocking down the long-range shots. A lot of those same shots they missed earlier in the first quarter. They still find themselves down here. They're starting to make some headway into that deficit.
And the double clutch layup in that situation, that's just him playing to the crowd, guys.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Steven Adams comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Andre Robertson in for Kyle Singler. Well, you look back on the Thunder last season, and the theme was injuries. Too many injuries to the bulk of their core.
And, you know, the big three, Durant, Westbrook, and Ibaka, all missed significant time. Only Westbrook of those three was able to finish the season.
Passing leads to assist, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync.
Turn up, Mike.
Tremendous communication and awareness.
And that one is good by Beasley. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity.
Good move, boss.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
And play stops as it looks like they called over the back here.
And listen, those injuries really did the Thunder in. I mean, at no time during the season did they ever really get a chance to gel and play any stretch of games with their entire roster.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Enes Kanter. Durant comes in for Waiters. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Randy Ford. Screen by Jones. Here's Beasley.
Hello.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
You know, every franchise will have a year that is just lost to injuries. I mean, it happens. The hard part of it for the Thunder is that it happened while so many of their stars are in their prime.
Beverly against Westbrook. Out to Ibaka. They get it back. Now the dish to Durant. Can they get it? And it's laid in by Ibaka.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Houston's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. And Beverly kicks to Capella. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. To the middle. It's stolen by Jones.
I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
So do I, Greg. I mean, I agree with it. They need to get a quick look and then try to get another possession after that.
Here's Beverly. Back to Beasley.
Damn, man, what the fuck is
No good
that?
with the layup.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things their way, no doubt. They've been winning on the back end.
Beverly, the pass to Capella. Tipped away. And Beverly kicks to Beasley. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. The first one falls. Now the Thunder making a switch here.
I got it. If it's a boy, it rocks. Boom. There you go. That's where he was confused. I don't want regular music.
Okay, but I don't know about that one. Who won it? Who won it? Who won it? Who won it?
São Paulo. França, Brasil. Aí, MSQ da UFP. Laboratório Fantasma. É nóis. Assim,
Os manos no posto, trampando a contragosto. Feliz ou oposto, aposto que eu sei da dureza, que é a tristeza deformando o seu rosto. Se Carlos falassem, talvez o mundo escutasse, olhar do impasse, olhar se limpasse, brilhava vocês. Longe, as minas no fronte, dor pra contar tem de monte, é tipo uma fonte dela, de fronte ela, sonha com um novo horizonte, trancada na cela ou numa favela, pobre menina, sofre de verdade por toda a cidade.
The Rockets are looking to defeat their Western Conference rivals going into this game. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
I didn't see it on the recorder, though.
So the Rockets win the tip. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Eunice and Howard, the post pair. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. And it's McDaniels at the one spot.
Flush that thing down, young fella.
That is a fierce two-hander.
Maximum force on that dunk.
And that one's good. Harden's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Houston Rockets are built around the three-point shot. Make no mistake about it, they set a record for a single season in team-made threes. They have so many guys that can hoist it up and hit.
Yeah, and they all have the green light to do so. Last year, you talked about leading.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
They get it down.
Uh-oh, where you going, buddy?
Second chance effort. The shot is off. The Rockets go the other way with it. Ariza with it. He's picked up by Ariza. Harden dishes to Beverly. Back to Harden. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Dishes to Eunice. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Lock at 6. Here's Harden. Off the left rim and out.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
And it's sent back by Howard. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. There's the feed to McDaniels. But they'll get another chance. Here's Ariza.
Oh my God.
Houston leading by 7.
What in
Harden
the...
inside the three-point line. Ariza kicks to Howard. Harden with it. And it's Howard picking him up. It's Harden with the drive. That's good. Harden's got 9.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this game.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Capella's checked in. Beasley comes in for Eunice. Brewer is checked in for James Harden. And it's Terry in for Patrick Beverly. Houston with a big group substitution here. Capella's checked in. Jones comes in for Eunice. Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Andrew Goudlock in for James Harden. And the Rockets making a change here. McDaniels checked in. Andrew Beverly, he's checked in for the Rockets.
Boy, come on, 8 o'clock?
In a season where everyone in the Southwest made it to the playoffs, you just knew it was going to be a war of attrition night in and night out. Still, the Rockets managed to come out on top in the division.
And the Rockets were just 8 up and 8 down in the Southwest Division. But Clark, they won the out-of-division games they needed to in order to take the division crown.
Exactly, and it was a tough year to do that because the division was so tough. It was actually the first ever Southwest Division title for the Rockets.
Brewer.
Horrible first quarter.
Shot is off. And it's Houston the other way.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
To the right side. And that one's good. Beverly. Houston leading by 8. Terry, that's a 2. Another miss by Houston.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Capella, the pass to Beverly. Beasley outside. 5 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot from deep. And that one's good. Beverly's got 5 now. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Beasley with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Throws down off the coast-to-coast drive.
Almost intimidating the defense there. They didn't even try to get back on defense.
Well, I don't think it would have mattered even if they did try to get back, Greg. I mean, there was no way anybody was going to beat him to the bucket there.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Here's Gaudlock. Pass to Beverly. 4 seconds left. And Beasley gets it to go on the assist by Beverly.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Now, that was pretty. That was just a nice-looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think. They're scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. The Rockets on top, leading by 5. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Rockets?
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
Beverly and Harden, they're the backcourt. Howard's out there with Beasley. And it's Ariza in the 3 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Houston moving it around. And Beverly kicks to Harden. Just 5 to shoot. The shot is off. The Rockets go the other way with it. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Ariza. Screen by Howard. Ariza dishes to McDaniels. Howard against Howard. He feeds it to Maniunas. That's good. And so Howard with the assist.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
It's Harden with the drive. Out to the wing.
Oh, no.
Howard can't hit. The Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. The Rockets were terrific on the road last season, Clark. Tied for second with the Clippers for the most road wins in the league.
26 and 15, although if you want to get picky about it, they had one of those wins in Mexico City, so maybe 25.5 road wins for them.
Maniunas is checked in for Michael Beasley. Here's Beverly. Maniunas passes to Harden. There's There's a screen by Modiunas. Knocked away. And stolen by Howard. Here's McDaniels. Finished off the break. McDaniels got it all tied up now for the Rockets.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Howard with a screen on Harden. Ariza goes in. Howard kicks to Harden. Clock at 6. There's the dish to Modiunas. Kept alive by Houston. Kicks it out to Ariza.
Fuck, I can't believe I just did that.
Down low. Here's McDaniels. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
And I do remember that Mexico City game last year for the Rockets. A huge turnout for them. It felt like they were the crowd favorites. Still, you can't take anything away from their road performances last season.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Capella's checked in. And it's Brewer in for Trevor Ariza.
And, you know, you think about the Rockets, as you mentioned. I mean, one reason they were so good on the road is their offense didn't miss a beat when they left Houston. When you can get to the line as much as they did, you remain consistent on the road.
And there's the pass to McDaniels. To the left side wing. Modiunas kicks to Harden. To the paint. Here's Howard. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Well, looking back on last season, you didn't know where the Rockets would end up in terms of seeding in the playoffs. Ended up with the 2 seed because they won the Southwest Division. And as it turned out, everything worked out very well for them.
It really did, and had a divisional matchup in that first round against the Mavs. But the Rockets took care of business in that series and would advance.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. KJ McDaniels comes in for James Harden. And it's Terry in for Patrick Beverly.
Punches it down with pop.
And rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they are not backing off at all, are they?
And, you know, for the Rockets, they had a major gut check in the second round. Went down 3-1 against the Clippers. Came back to win the series in 7, including Game 6, when I dozed off when they were trailing by 19 in the 4th and was shocked to wake up in the morning and see they had forced the 7th game.
Terry dishes to Modiunas. Capella, the pass to Terry. He dishes it to Modiunas. Kicks to McDaniels. The shot is off. Excellent D there from Beasley.
And with the Rockets last postseason, their trip to the conference finals was as far as they would go. Went out to the Warriors in 5 games. Most of them, though, close ones. I think most fans were pleased with how far the team went last year in spite of all the injuries. I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Capella. Ariza comes in for Corey Brewer. James Harden, he's checked in for KJ McDaniels. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Jason Terry. Out of bounds, Houston takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Harden kicks to Modiunas. Pass to Beverly. It's Ariza on the wing.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him, because if they don't match up his size.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Rockets lead by 4. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
just in attack mode. He was able to get in the lane at will in that first half.
Yeah, it really was aggressive attacking basketball at its finest. I mean, really a lot of fun to watch.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honest.
So on the floor for Houston, Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Modiunas and Howard the post pair, and it's McDaniels at the one. It's no secret, Clark, what this Houston Rockets team wants to do. They want to get to the line, drive the lane, and hurt you from outside the arc.
And they'll do it all at a very fast pace. I mean, they're fun to watch. The pace is something that I think sneaks up on teams sometimes, Kevin.
Good point. Houston shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Rockets trailed by 5. Puts up the baby hook. Inside. Howard. And he goes in for the dunk.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that. No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Rockets are known for their offensive prowess, and rightly so, Clark. It's not just the barrage of threes that do teams in. They get to the free throw line.
Well, they've got a group of guys that understand how to create and sell contact. They were second in the league in free throws.
Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Houston. McDaniels passes to Howard. Inside. Kept alive. Here's Ariza. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Third quarter of basketball, 11.5 in, and he gets the bucket.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second move.
It's Harden with the drive. Stolen by McDaniels. And here comes the break. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
Howard setting the pick for Harden. He kicks it to Beasley. Ariza outside. Just 5 on the clock. They get it again. Lets it go with the 3. Howard dishes to Beverly. Feeds to Harden. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Screen by Howard. Ariza kicks to Howard. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Houston's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3.
Hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
it's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
For the Rockets, Capella's checked in, and it's Brewer in for James Harden. It's taken away by Brewer. To the paint. It's tipped and stolen by Howard. Here's Ariza. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor.
I know that shit's
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Terry the best to Ariza. And the shot is good. Ariza's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
Here's Capella. Makes it off the glass. Capella's got his second bucket.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Here's Gautlot. That misses, and a chance to tie it there.
And sometimes he can hit that deep three, but it's not a high percentage shot.
Yeah, even for him, that's out of his range.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
Beverly dishes to Gautlot. Clock at 4. Now the feed to Capella.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Shot by Terry, no good.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And it's Beasley in the corner. That one's good from the corner. Beasley's got 6.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's Beverly. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. He got it up. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. The Rockets. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Rockets lead by 3. Modiunas and Howard, the post pair. Beverly and Harden, they're the backcourt. And it's Beasley in the small forward position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Harden against Harden. 5 on the clock. The 15-footer. Rebounded by Howard. Rockets trailed by 3. Here's Ariza. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And they better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
Harden against Harden. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. There's a screen by Modiunas. Ariza kicks to Modiunas to take the lead. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Moniunas. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency. Oh!
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one, although if he missed it, I might have.
And stolen by Howard. Ariza with it. Picked up by Moniunas. On the wing, Harden. Dishes it to McDaniels. Lets it go from deep. Harden gets the bucket. And the Rockets lead by 5. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the breakaway.
And he dumps it down.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Pass to Moniunas. Howard with this screen on Moniunas. Pass to McDaniels. He feeds it to Hart. There's the dish to Moniunas.
Go, Monty.
And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. Trevor Ariza is checked in for Houston. He gets trailed by 3. Beverly the pass to Howard. Here's Harden.
Fuck
yes!
no.
And the foul.
Oh,
It's
no.
going to be on James Harden.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here.
Oh, my
God.
This nigga ain't going back.
Rockets have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Beasley. Beverly dishes to Beasley. Ariza sends a screen for Beasley. There's Beverly. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. And it's a 3-point Rocket lead.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Here's Harden. Good.
I'm on foul.
Sensational bucket to bring them within 1. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Rockets.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
Well, it's been a super performance from beyond the arc, too. I mean, they've been reining in those threes.
Good on the first, and that put them up by 2. And the Rockets making a change here. Beverly's checked in. Now a timeout called by Houston. They trailed by 2. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now Doris Burns with an update from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over that last break. He told them, this is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want it. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Jones checked in for Howard. And it's Beasley in for Trevor Ariza.
Oh,
and it's Beverly missing. And here's Houston. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Shot and game clock separated by 5.
They just don't let up, guys. They just keep coming at you.
Well, this lead is too big to overcome. I'm going out on the limb right now. There's just not enough time left on the clock to make up the ground they have to make up.
The three from Harden. Beasley with the rebound. It's Harden with the drive. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
So we see the Rockets in here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but Clark, a win nonetheless.
Yeah, and it appeared to me as though the fans gave them the emotional boost they needed down the stretch, Kevin. This crowd was not going to let this one slip away.
Fuck